Oh, another beautiful morning. 29 degrees in the greenhouse. Got a little pepper there coming up nicely. And we have ourselves a female and a male zucchini flowers. All right, we'll get those pollinated there now. I had to put a trellis on this guy last night. He's just growing up there so fast. Let's get the pollinating here. And then we have a road trip. So let's come over here and I'll show you what we're doing here. All right, so the pollen is here in the middle. You can see it coming off here. So I'm going to take a bit of that pollen from this is the male plant. The female carries the fruit. We're just going to put it right down here. There we go. That fruit will now make it. Unfortunately, this guy here is going to dry up and die, and so is this one over here. I'm tempted to snip open the flower and just try. I'm going to try that. I'm going to try to open up the flower. Well, I guess that's not going to work. That one's already started to die. So we will lose that one for sure. Now, let's get some nutrients here in the pepper plants. So as I'm pouring it into this lower NFT system, it's just running back to the reservoir. It just makes it easier to get at the reservoir to fill it up. Now, this little guy that I just took out here, that's the little jalapeno, I think it is, that we had the other day. We put the wicking line on. You can see the wicking line has been down in the nutrients. Got a little bit of algae on it. It's working quite well. It's soaked all the way up through there. That guy has never suffered a bit. He's doing good. Now we have to get some nutrients for the tomatoes. All right, here's some fresh nutrients for our tomatoes. As we can see, we're down to the bottom of the hole here where it drains out from. So therefore there's no additional going down into the reservoir. So we're just going to bring that back up. Bubbles are coming up out of the tube again there now. So as the main reservoir down below needs it, this guy down here, it will come through this hose and keep that one topped up all the time. It is delivery day, and we have 8 pepper plants and 6 zucchinis going into my son's house today. Out of one greenhouse and into another. I think the plants are going to like it in here. Welcome to my son Robert's greenhouse. Goes in ice cream tubs around here. Oh, there you are. My son Robert and Finley. We're going to get these plants done together here. I'm going to pass these buckets out to you, Robert. Put them there. So we'll get so much soil in all of these from last year's potting. And then we're going to put some fresh worm castings on the top, and that will give it some new nutrients that will leach down through.
Robert, say hi.
Yep. All right. see how well these want to come out.
So you're thinking just lay them in on top and then we'll put the worm castings down around them?
Well, we're going to put a little bit of a hole here. So just like this. This ground is so dry that when we put the water there, the water is going to go toward the bottom, and hopefully they'll stay moist enough in the bottom that the roots will sort of chase that. So just tip this one over. Look at the roots. Look. We see some beautiful roots already through the bottom of the container here. And see if we can do this here without making too much of a mess. You want to take that container? There we go. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
Do you want to disturb the roots at all to get them?
Well, we're going to turn it over first, and then we'll just massage it a little bit.
What do you see, buddy?
Just to loosen up the roots. All right. So, hi, Guy. Are you here to help out? Yeah. All right.
I hear the ice cream truck.
Oh, the ice cream truck is coming. Here we go. We're gone. We're out of here, he says. Okay, once again, look, beautiful roots on that. Lovely. So, turn it over, put it down in place. We'll massage it a little bit there, loosen up the roots. That'll help the water get in around it. Each of these, we're going to put a bit of worm compost on them after. There we go. Nice, nice. We'll support these plants a little bit more now as the worm castings go on there as well. We'll pack it around and get the plant more vertical so it's better stabilized.
The one with the flower on it?
You want me to do it?
Sure.
Okay. So we'll just put a
it.
hand there to hold as much as possible and loosen it up, get it let go there. You can see when they let go, and you just lift the container off, and there we are. You can see it's nice and moist on the bottom as well. We'll turn that one over and in. And a little bit of massage there. Everyone likes a bit of massage. Are you here to help as well? Are you, girl? All right, so let's get some worm castings down around these now.
You want to hand me the speed?
There we are.
Or should it easier to pour it, do you think? Or
No, let's take the whole container, the whole bag there, and we'll move the bag down right here. Better to have the mess in the grass rather than up here. That one can go back out of our way. There we are. You just shovel it in. You get a good 3 inches plus in there.
with zucchini, we don't need to worry about it's up against the stem?
No, that'll be good.
Okay.
And another one or two, and we'll straighten that up around it there.
Nope.
Okay, you want to start putting some in that one there? We're going to just work this down around here. It's almost like a sponge here, the way. So we're going to try to get it to support the plant there as much as possible. Pat it down just enough. The water is going to penetrate into this quite easily.
Good job, buddy.
There we go. I'm going to carry this one back here. It's important when we're doing this to see that the leaves stay up out of the soil. You don't want to bury in your leaves there. Any leaf that's down in the soil is going to start to disease. You'll get the insects climbing up the leaf and that. So any leaves like this one here, down the bottom, I'm going to pinch that one off. There we go. And this one here that's mostly eaten, I'm going to pinch that one off. Always better to pinch them off than it is to cut them, because you close off the pores there so the plant doesn't suffer so much. There we go. And what do we have? 2 more?
After that one, yep.
Well, hopefully these are going to do so well here on your greenhouse deck as they did last year around here. They seemed to really thrive last year.
They did pretty good. I hope they produce more fruit, though.
Well, so far they are flowering nicely. We got a lot of male flowers, but I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'm seeing 5 females there now with zucchinis on them. There we go. As I've mentioned before on previous videos, I always use worm castings for my plants like this, and I recommend that because you get a lot of good nutrients there, and it's usually very clean. There's no smell to it or anything.
No, you'd never know it's different than just like a...
It's like a beautiful soil is what it's like, but it's just so full of nutrients. If you shop around to your local garden centers and that, you can probably get worm castings there someplace. We have a local guy who he makes flies and grows worms, and I think I pay about $20 a bag for this, but it's well worth it because you know that the plant has all the nutrients it needs. Alright, so why don't we spread these out back this way a little bit, and then we'll get at the peppers. Just look at the root though. Very nice root. The tray that these were in actually holds a little bit of water underneath them. So the root goes down for that water. Now we need to sort of feed this one back down through because we don't want to break the root if we can help it. There we go. Nice. Take that guy and we'll turn it right over and right down there. A bit of massage. Alright. I'll tell you what, do you want to put some worm castings around those because they're shallower and they're going to need more support? So, do that. Next one is how it looks. Got a beautiful root on it as well. Every hole in the bottom has got roots in it.
Yeah, wow.
Really nice.
Should we pinch off that bottom leaf, you think?
Yes, pinch off the bottom leaves like that. You don't want any leaves down in the ground. Guaranteed to cause problems. There we go. Even though there's no roots coming out through the bottom of this one, there's lots and lots of roots inside here that's wound up. I see some beautiful air roots there too. Little fuzzy ones there. Some people would almost think that they were like mold. You see the little fuzzy roots there? That's your air roots.
Oh, okay. Those two bottom leaves I think need to be pinched off.
When you're pinching those off, be careful not to pull them away from the stalk, because lots of times you'll peel right down the side of the stalk. It's not good then.
Right.
You're exposing so much of the inside of the plant to disease and so on. Better to have a nice clean pinch. We're sealed off a little bit by pinching it. And I think you're on the last one.
So.
And use the back of your hand. You can go right around there nicely with that. There we go. Oh, I hear some unhappiness over on the other side of the yard. Hold up right, push that around. Use the back of your hand. You can right there. We got a big knob.
Right.
Put it around and use the back of your hand to back down, and I'm gonna straighten this guy up a little bit more. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all of me brought in, isn't it?
That's it for now.
Okay. I don't have much of this left.
All right, we'll get another bag of that. So we've got 6 zucchinis on the go, and we've got 8 pepper plants. And I'm going to say within the next couple of weeks we'll have some tomato plants, and we'll have, I think I've got 3 or 4 jalapeno pepper. So that'll be good to add to the collection.
Yeah, for sure.
Come over this way, guys, and just have a look back here. Alright, so the pepper plants are all going to go inside the greenhouse, and the zucchinis will stay on the outside here. Nice height here to keep them off the ground and to keep them clean, help to keep the insects away. We're going to trim a bit of grass down there, and that'll clean it up nicely there. Oh, we're going to go with that one, Dad. Now let's throw some dirt around. Here we go. Alright, so now that we've got them all planted, we're going to give them a nice soaking. At this point, those roots need to get the soil washed down around them. We'll make sure they have lots of water. There we go. Now we brought in our supervisor today, and he's testing out our doors and that to make sure everything is working well.
Seems to be working well.
I think he approves. Okay, that should be good for now. Yeah? You are a little supervisor? No? No? Yeah? No? It is amazing how fast these plants are growing. They're doing really well. Gonna have to get some more trellises set up tomorrow. We had a fantastic day in the city today. We had a nice barbecue, and we got our peppers and zucchinis straightened away at Robert's house. Everything in here is looking good this evening. And I think we're going to call it a day. That's it for now. We'll see you next time here in the greenhouse.